Welcome to KetoMealsAndRecipes.com. Today I'm making a creamy broccoli and cheese soup. This soup is very easy to make and ready to be enjoyed in less than 30 minutes. The macronutrient ratio is 4.4 to 1, with 6.5 grams of total carbs, 1.4 grams of dietary fiber, and 5.1 gram of net carbs. These are the few ingredients you will need: a few heads of broccoli, an onion, garlic, tamari or Worcestershire sauce, a block of cream cheese, and old sharp cheddar. I prefer the cheddar to be the white version rather than the orange version. I don't like how the orange changes the color of the soup. In a deep soup pot, add the butter and melt it over low heat. Add the chopped onions and grated garlic and saute until both of these are translucent. Then add the chopped broccoli and all of the broth. Cover with a tight lid and increase the heat to medium. Then wait until the broth begins to boil. When your broth begins to boil, reduce the heat slightly to about a low-medium so that you maintain a brisk simmer. Put the cubes of cream cheese and grated cheddar into the pot. Stir the cheese as it's melting so that it will combine well into the broth. This will create a rich, creamy soup base. It will take about 5 minutes for the cream cheese and the cheddar to melt into the broth. Then put the lid back on the pot. Continue cooking until the broccoli is fork tender, meaning you can insert a fork into the broccoli, but the broccoli is still a bit crispy. This will take about 10 to 15 minutes. When you have cooked the broccoli properly, then either in a blender or using an immersion wand, chop the broccoli so that you can still see the small bits of floret. I prefer not to puree it completely because I like to see the little florets of broccoli, and I like the texture better when it's a little bit rougher like this. But you do what you like. This is your soup. After your soup has been blended, pour it back into the pot, set it aside for a bit, and let it cool. Then add the heavy cream, the tamari or Worcestershire sauce, and the turmeric powder. Stir very well and let it sit for about 5 minutes. This will allow the new flavors to infuse into your soup. You can then serve this delicious soup nice and hot or cold. You'll find that this very satisfying and filling soup goes very well with the pitas from one of my recipes. A link will be provided in the description below. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Thank you for watching this video. See you next time. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and press the notification bell so that you'll be alerted when I post a new video. Thank you very much for your support.